Some people think he's evil. Some people think he's a god. What's your take on him?
He's a horrible person.
Everybody and their mama been asking me to check out Slightly Offensive. I honestly didn't think that you can have a channel called Slightly Offensive, but apparently my brother has a channel called Slightly Offensive right here, as you can see. Y'all go check him out, man. Make sure y'all sub to his channel because apparently he has some great content. All right, so let's see what it is.
Love Trump, hate Trump?
Trump.
All right,
Whoa.
that's one way to say it. What is up then with people thinking that LGBT community persons cannot be supporters of Trump?
That's just stupid.
What do you guys think?
Okay, that surprised me. I'm sorry, I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. I did laugh. Look, I won't laugh again. I'm going to try not to laugh again, but that surprised me. That's just stupid.
I'm white? What? Did you just apologize for me being white? It's pretty much a jack thing to say, but whatever. What about you? You think Trump's better or worse?
I'll just say this, CNN is fake news.
We got a truther here. Josh Peck was right. Welcome back to Slightly Offensive. We are here at Cal State University Long Beach in Los Angeles, California, letting students know that, hey, Trump isn't that bad. I know there are some negative things against him, and fair. We'll concede that to you. But don't forget about all the good things he's done, too. This is a nonpartisan event, just trying to raise awareness that Orange Man is not bad. So this thing, it says Trump's not that bad. Some people think he's evil. Some people think he's a god. What's your take on him?
He's a horrible person.
What's up?
You see what these daggone parents are home teaching their kids? This young lady don't know a daggone thing about Trump. That's bad, but she's going to definitely regurgitate anything that she heard from home or from her professor nowadays, because apparently professors are going in.
Trump.
So what do you think? You think he's better or worse? Worse? Can I get your opinion? Just. All right. What do you think? Anything other than Trump or nah?
I'm not really impressed by anything he has to say, to be honest. I think some of the things he says are offensive, like calling some country whole countries. I was obviously offended because I'm from some of those countries, so I don't really like his rhetoric, if I had to be honest.
I'm from America, and I'm not offended if people call this a hole.
Oh, okay. Well, I am.
He's just a person, but I think he's doing a great job so far. I hope he gets reelected in next year.
Trump's not that bad. Do you think that's a true or false statement? Wait, can I get your opinion on that? I honestly want to know. What?
You said hell Hitler? Did this dude just now attack all the Jews in the world?
Well, I don't want to myself because
You look like you kind of do.
well, that's really sad. I don't want to. That's hard to do. I don't have a big enough.
Well, you're deliberately being a troll, so whatever.
No, I'm literally asking your opinion, right or wrong.
No, we're this.
No, we don't all know. You clearly don't. All right. Well,
All he's saying to you, bro, is if you have an opinion, here's the opportunity to put it out there. Like, say something worth saying. You have if you see me out here with my daggone microphone on, I get it. You got somewhere to go. Just say I got somewhere to go. You don't have to be disrespectful. See, the reason why you're being disrespectful is because you know that you feel a certain type of way, but your feelings aren't backed by any facts. So you know that if you stopped and went head to head with this guy, 9 times out of 10, that troll will whoop your ass.
I'm a closeted heterosexual anyways, so my wife might be pissed if there's a guy f***ing me.
I like the guy.
Why do you like him? That guy just sig-hailed me.
That guy was weird.
Why are you going to hail Hitler in the middle of school?
He's a weird guy, man.
Isn't it weird that they're like, I know what he's insinuating, as in like we are like Nazis,
Yeah.
but then at the same time, he's the one sig-hailing Hitler?
Yeah, strange guy, man. But you know, like National Socialist, right? He's a socialist, right? So
That guy's a national, well, yeah, do you know that guy? Is he a socialist?
pretty sure, yeah.
What about some of the good things? Could you name 3 good things he's done?
No,
Prison reform, record low unemployment rate, defeating ISIS.
I don't think he's responsible for any of those. I think he inherited that.
And that's what's being taught. You know, that's been said to me like 15 times by a few people. One person pays close attention to politics, but they pay attention to nothing but left politics. And they say, oh, everything was already good. He inherited everything. He inherited everything.
More Obama's plans, and then he inherited it.
Yeah.
Well, why does he not get the credit for the good things, but then he gets blamed for the travel ban? Do you know what I'm saying? Because Obama made the travel ban, and then he put it into effect, even though Obama made it. Why does he get blamed for being racist and Obama doesn't?
You're saying that Obama initiated the travel?
Yeah, that all those countries, that was a full plan drafted by the Obama administration, and then Trump had implemented it. Do you guys know?
What's sad is nobody who follows the left know this because it's not taught on MSNBC, CNN, and no one really liked looking at the opposition's news sources because they believe that either they will be proven wrong. That's something no one wants to do because we're so freaking egotistical, and nobody want to be proven. Everybody want to feel like they are on the correct team, and as soon as they figure out that they're not, they feel like such dummies. Most times, I can tell you, I did not. Yes, I did. Yeah, I did. When I found out what I found out about Biden, I'm like, okay, I really voted for this brother. Really, Van? Like, seriously, bro, you voted for him?
Trump's not that bad. Run! Run! It's a picture of Trump. Go! Scared him. That we actually got scared. Did you see that? Wow. I didn't say he's that good. I just said he's not that bad. You know, his policies have really, I mean, not that this would even like necessarily matter, but they've largely affected beneficially minority communities, especially black communities, with the recent prison reform, right? That was massive and huge. First president in many administrations to do any reform that helped lower sentences for nonviolent crimes, low drug offenses, which really affected black communities specifically. Lowest unemployment rate in over 40 years in black communities. Highest homeownership rate ever in black communities. I mean, there's over 4 million people off food stamps. I mean, it's like really cool. And $800 billion as well back into the pockets of retired minorities, especially black people in those communities that had been robbed. So a lot of his policies have helped communities, like specifically minority communities. What's your opinion on the guy? You think he's all right? Think he's terrible?
Yeah, I think it's kind of terrible.
That paper you have right there is a bunch of accomplishments that Trump has done. Have you ever seen those?
I've heard of them.
Do you feel like defeating ISIS is bad?
No.
It's not that bad, right? Let's just concede and say
She just walks smooth off like, nope, you're not about to talk to me about this.
everything that you think that is bad because it's your opinion. It's not. You can't be wrong for having an opinion. What about any good things that he's done?
I'm not that educated, so I'm not going to say anything. I go by his rhetoric. I don't know that much about his policies.
Do you feel like a president is defined by his rhetoric or his policies?
Both.
When all you're taught is rhetoric, on anybody who's the opposition, that's all you go off of. And most people, especially people on the left, people who look at CNN, MSNBC, Washington Post, Trevor Noah, other syndicates as well, if that all that's being shown, all that's being taught is rhetoric and the bad parts. That's it. That's it. Do you know that if anybody took a peek into your household, and every single time they peeked inside your house, you was duking, you was on the toilet, and you was pooping, they will say, man, he don't do sugar honey iced tea, but sugar honey iced tea. I never see him working. I never see him cooking for his family. I never see him taking care of his kids. I never see him. That's because you don't want to see. If you're closing, if your eyes wide shut, then you're not going to see a daggone thing. But this young lady right here is patient.
Well, how do we know him if we only know his rhetoric?
That's a good question.
I'm gonna give it to you straight. And as a socialist, and I'll self-admit it, he knows it.
We can't really be a socialist in America.
He can.
Well, because you don't live in a socialist system, so it's like...
Yeah, we do. You ever heard of corporate socialism?
We don't actually live in a socialist system.
We're tax credits. We give tax credits to corporations.
Well, yeah, I think that we have a flawed system of capitalism, but that's not pure socialism.
And we can't give that money to people who need it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We aren't in that system.
So, are we giving
It's
money?
easy to be a socialist when you don't live in a socialist country.
Mexico's a socialist country.
Would you like to live in Mexico?
I used to live in Mexico.
Why are you here?
Huh? My parents brought me here.
Why don't... Well, then, I mean, you would really rather live in Mexico than here?
I live in both places, have dual citizenship.
What do you guys think?
You're white.
I'm white? She says, I'm sorry, you're white, and wouldn't talk to me. I don't remember a time in history when people used to say, I'm sorry, you're a certain skin color, I don't want to associate with you. Sounds pretty recent. You guys agree, disagree with this statement? Anybody think he's better or worse than he is?
Trump 2020.
Trump 2020? What's
High
up,
five.
man? You have an opinion. I really want to hear your opinion. I want to what? Well, you could say Donald Trump, but that's why I want to hear why.
He expanded.
Wow. I told you that's the only thing people are going to go off. The bad stuff that's being reported.
Expanded it.
I don't think he expanded it. No.
Hold up, didn't he ended up suing some of the women who falsely accused him of that, right? At least that's what I heard. And if that's the case, shouldn't they be in jail or something? I'm sorry, if anybody falsely accused someone of rape, they should be in jail. I'm sorry. That may not have anything to do with this video right here, but I believe
He did.
I don't believe he did.
No, I think he
It
did.
was like actually, because that's why 7 of the top Muslim nations weren't on it, because it wasn't a Muslim ban. It was terror-prone countries that Obama made. So I'm not saying that Trump's the best guy in the world, by the way.
This way, what's the reason Trump did it? For racist purposes.
I mean, maybe just to put into effect.
Blatant racist.
Well, I mean, they're terror-prone countries.
Sexist. He
has a lot of women in his cabinet.
He loves other dictators because that's what he wants to emulate.
Who does he love?
This is bad news. Kim Il-jung, Putin, of course.
I don't think he loves them. We got reoccurring characters here.
I'd be happy to. Yeah.
Reoccurring characters. You guys might know this guy from the same school. What's up? Are you with the club or are you just around here or what?
No, I'm just wandering.
All right, awesome. So you just wandering. So what's your name?
My name is Riley.
Are you wandering physically or is that also metaphorically for your life as well?
Sure, yeah.
Pretty deep stuff right there, right?
Hating on Trump is cool. Like, it's a cool opinion to have. And, like, people are afraid to have an opposite opinion to that because they're afraid of, not looking cool or not being, like, socially accepted.
Yeah, in the Progressive Church of Humanism, they have a song they sing every Sunday, and it's called Donald Trump.
Yeah, no, isn't it YG?
I don't know. I just know that a lot of people, it's the Humanist
YG.
Church
That is YG that sing that song.
theme song.
Oh, really? Yeah. Well, I mean, have your own opinion, man. Like, don't.
I love it.
Stop. Who gives a being cool? Like, who gives a about being cool? I'm talking to you. Like, all the slightly offensive fans out there, all the slightly offensive subscribers, looking cool, being cool. Have your own opinion, man. If you like Donald Trump, say it. Don't be afraid. If you don't like Donald Trump, say it, Just either way, don't be an
Intelligent college students want to chime in on what they think about Trump, good or bad. You like him? Do you hate him? Make your school proud. Top 3 worst things you think he's done. We'll exclude things he's said, but like things he's actually done.
Honestly, don't really know. I hear majority of what he said. And
Do you think it's problematic though? And this is a real question. Like Obama had really good rhetoric, but his policies failed the black community specifically. I mean, Chicago never even changed at all.
Yeah, Obama was president for 8 years, and yet Chicago never changed.
And I don't know. Wait, what are you trying to say now? That like,
for the most part,
that wasn't a riddle. It was just an observation, bro. You take it, you do with it as you please.
I can't really think of anything that actually changed under his administration. So while I'm not here to vouch for Donald Trump's rhetoric or what he says, because I'm not going to waste my time trying to do that, don't you think that it's weird that we can look at Obama as a good president because he sounded nice, even though his policies didn't move the needle and change our country for the better? In fact, he actually got us in a lot of mess with bailing out banks and big corporations, which are opposite to Democrat ideas. Meanwhile, Trump is actually moving the needle for all Americans, including minorities, which are often forgotten. He says things that aren't popular, but yet how do we judge a president? Is it off of what they say or what they actually do?
I think.
Oh, is that a bee?
No, it's not. I don't like bugs.
I thought it was like flying AIDS or something. I didn't know what it was.
Sorry.
It's California. We can have anything
honestly, here. I don't really know. I just think it comes down to how you judge a person. Like when you see a person that you think is a bad person, what do you judge them off of?
Primarily their actions. So what are we getting so far? What's the consensus?
We're talking to people and they're saying stuff about all the things that we're saying, and then they're going, "What? I didn't know that Trump wasn't this bad. He must be great." And I'm like, "Yeah, you're a Trump supporter now." And they're like, "Cool. Can I work for you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So everyone we talk to has been loving us.
You're useless. I asked you to do one thing and to support the show and just say something useful, and you've wasted 20 seconds of the viewer's time.
When it came down to Obama, I never seen like things that made me like, oh, he's sus. Like, I'm not down with it.
I mean, he did lie to cover up, the killing of our own foreign ambassador in Benghazi.
Wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, he fully publicly lied, colluded with Hillary Clinton to blame it on a video when they had knowledge of the attack, and then didn't put in help, and then they covered up and lied, like publicly. He ended up getting tortured and burned alive, our ambassador, and he didn't send in troops. And that he also got caught in a scandal, like selling with his cabinet of selling firearms to Mexico that got lost. It was a huge scandal, Fast and Furious. It was on the news for like a year, and we have a bunch of illegal firearms now used to commit murders across Mexico and the border that were due to his plans and his administration. Not saying that everything he did was bad either, but just saying sometimes we don't hear about the bad that happened under his administration.
Yeah, okay, well, let's take into account that
sometimes if the publication is for you, they're not going to throw dirt on your name. And the people who look at that publication, they're not going to receive any of that. So, no, we're not going to hear about all those things. If we are for that person and we watch nothing but programs that are for that person, we will not hear anything that's against that person. And that's why I don't trust any of these daggone publications. None of them.
when Obama was elected, I think I was like 10. So a lot wasn't.
You were 10.
Yeah, like my first introduction into politics is like this whole situation with Donald Trump becoming president, things like that. So this is my first.
Right. So I can't. Yeah, I'm sorry for expecting you to know that, because I understand that. What do you think, Trump? Is he bad? Is he good? What's your opinion?
Definitely not. I'm conservative, so I feel like Trump is doing an excellent job, way better than Obama was. I mean, Obama wasn't even doing nothing. He put us in trillions of dollars into debt, and we needed a businessman to get that solved, honestly. So that's what I think.
Dude, awesome. What was your name?
Jonathan.
Jonathan, appreciate it, man. Keep it real. What?
No, I was just going to ask if you're slightly offensive.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Oh, I just wanted to introduce myself and say it's really nice to meet you.
Dude, nice to meet you. Yeah, what's your name?
My name's Sam.
Sam, nice to meet you.
So yeah, that's all I have to say.
Perfect. That was very good. You're very good on the fly. I'm not gonna shake your hand because you're eating a what is that?
A vegan cupcake.
Did you buy that?
Oh no, it's just right there.
We're watching a video of like dead animals, right?
Yeah, it was kind of sad.
It wasn't worth a cupcake to me. I was like, I ain't watching chickens die for a cupcake. But you're bolder than I am.
I guess you got to do what you got to do in order to get people to support what you support. Listen, you want to be a vegan? You don't want to be a vegan? Okay, how about you look at this video first? I mean, it's not a video that's about being vegan. I just want to show you this video. Yeah, all of these poor, innocent chickens and cows you eat and pigs being slaughtered brutally. And then they throw them all in the same grinder. And that's what they're feeding you. I'm sorry, what? You do want to try being a vegan? Okay, I got what you need. Let me know what you want. Let me know what you want. Why would you even do that to somebody, man? That's not a way to be friendly. The Bible says, show yourself friendly. That's not friendly. I want to know what y'all got to say about this in the comments below. And if you have yet to hit that subscribe button, please make sure you do so on your way out the door. Once again, guys, I'm Van, and now we are all the LFR family. Shout out to Slightly Offensive. And I look forward to all of you looking at our next videos and hopefully joining the Patreon as well. Y'all have been amazing per usual, man. Love y'all.